So one thing you shouldn't do when you see a bear is run. We're going to talk about bears in Maine here. You know, a lot of times we get questions about that, like, are there bears? What do I got to be scared of? All that kind of stuff. So we did a ton of research on these. I even have lots of notes here to go through with you guys. Before I jump into that, though, I am a real estate broker, and if you're looking to move up here, we'd love to help you out. Comment below, shoot me an email or a text or whatever. My contact information is in the description. Me or someone on my team will get right back to you, I promise. Also, remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe. Hit the little bell so you're notified. We put out videos just every week. And of course, share it with all your friends. This is an awesome channel. So we're going to talk about bears. So what are the types of bears that you're going to run into here in Maine? We're going to focus primarily on black bears because that's really what you're going to see here in the state of Maine. You know, physical characteristics, typically they're black. Get it, black bears. But they also, some of them can appear like lighter in color, like, you know, appear more brown or cinnamon even. Their average weight's about 250 pounds to 600 pounds, about 100 to 300 pounds for females. They can get to be a good size. Lifespan is about 20 years. Population up here, black bears, 35,000 black bears in the state of Maine. You know, that's bigger than most of the towns here in Maine. Hey, bear! So the great thing about it is the bear population has actually been pretty stable. They're actually slightly increasing. There's a lot of efforts to help out with that, so that's great. Now, common regions where you're going to find these guys and gals, northwestern and north central Maine. Whenever I've seen bears, that's kind of like the region that I've seen them. When my father lived up in the Bangor area, we used to head out kind of towards the mountains to go fishing and stuff like that, and that's where we would see some bears, usually out in the distance or like running across a road or something like that. You know, pretty cool. But typically you're going to find them in like dense forests, like swamp areas, you know, rugged terrain, any kind of place that's going to, you know, supply a lot of food for them. They're omnivores, but they eat a lot of like berries and nuts, you know, fruits, insects, occasionally a small mammal, but I would avoid contact with them if you can. If you see them, just keep your distance. And if you happen to find yourself caught in between there, be real careful. During the summer, spring and summer, bears are very active. They're just trying to build up their fat reserves is what they try to do. You know, eating excessively to prepare for the winter hibernation. And then of course in the winter, bears hibernate in dens, typically hollow trees or caves, for about 5 to 7 months. Keep food and garbage secure in bear-proof containers. Oftentimes, like the campgrounds will tell you what to do, like make sure you put everything, like lock everything up in your car, put it in containers, things like that, just to avoid the bears coming, you know, to your site. I have definitely had that where I wake up in the morning and just be like, oh my God, something big got into this. I would also avoid, like, you know, things like hiking alone, make noise, you know, to alert bears of your presence. Definitely don't want to be sneaking up on anything, which means, you know, you can walk around the woods just making random weird noises. That's a great way to do it. I mean, who doesn't want to hike and just make weird noises? That's awesome. Hey, bear! If you own a home, or if you're looking to move here and you buy a home, you know, in an area where there are a big bear population, you know, these are some things that you might want to know. You know, most residents, you know, bear sightings are very infrequent, not super common. Some residents, you know, if they do see a lot of bears, they will put up, you know, things like electric fences, you know, especially around gardens, and beehives to deter the bears. Urban areas see much fewer bears. I mean, you know, they can be occasional sightings, but very, very few. Now, coexistence measures, you know, if you're in a town where there's a lot of bears, I mean, the community is going to know about it, and you're going to be able to get educated, you know, in the communities that you're in, and a lot of like your neighbors and the people in the town will help you out with that for sure. Another great place to get educated about this is the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife. They have active management that includes monitoring bear population and health, you know, implementing hunting regulations to maintain a balanced ecosystem, public education. So, you know, again, you can get yourself educated through them for, you know, safety and coexistence, you know, stuff like that. Conservation and management initiatives, research on bear behavior and habitat use, programs to reduce human-bear conflicts. You don't want to get into an argument with a bear. You'll never win. Efforts to protect critical bear habitats. Have you seen any bears in Maine? Have you seen anything other than black bears? I haven't. I've only seen black bears here in Maine. Now, if you do see any, let me know. Comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Hey, come here. Hey, YouTube thinks you're going to like one of these videos. So click on it and let me know what you think. And remember, come back again soon because we do a video every Friday.